and welcome back to my channel. This is Lauren. Today we're doing Gate 6, the Ancient Colosseum, from the book Around the Tarot in 78 Days, A Personal Journey Through the Cards by Marcus Katz and Tally Goodwin. So today's gate is the shadow spread for facing fears. And we're just gonna get right into it. So for this spread, you're gonna remove the Justice, Lovers, Emperor, and Hermit cards. Justice, Lovers, Emperor, and Hermit. And you're gonna lay them in a row. It says to leave a gap between each card for another card to be placed. So we're gonna go ahead and try to make this work. Take your significator card and place it to the left of this row. So my significator has been the Page of Cups since the beginning. So we're gonna place that to the left of the Justice card here. Then you're gonna take the 10s, the 9s, the 8s, the 7s, and the 6s. And that's gonna be your mini deck for this reading. We're gonna take our mini deck here and we're going to shuffle it and consider the question, what do I now fear? What do I now fear? And then once you're done shuffling, you're gonna draw 3 cards and you're gonna place one in between each of these sets of cards here. All right, we're gonna choose this one. We're gonna choose this one and this one. Okay, and then the book says that over the coming week, consider how these cards represent your fears in the following ways. So card 1, which I got the 8 of Swords. Just gonna go right here between Justice and the Lovers. That represents my fear of making the right choices or fear of being open. Card number 2, which is the 10 of Wands. This card represents my fear of standing up for myself or fear of claiming my own power. Okay, and then the third card here is the 6 of Cups, and that represents my fear of others or fear of self. It says, as you move through the week, move your significator along the row of cards as you believe you face, experience, or consider these fears in your life. Do not move the significator unless you truly understand the lesson of the cards. You may be surprised how observing these fears calls them into your life and gives you the opportunity to meet these trials and challenges. When your significator has cleared the final pair of cards and is placed on the right side of the row, you have passed through the pillars and gates of the ancient Colosseum and you can move on, fortified by your ordeal. You are now a tarot knight rather than a page. Your progress continues. Okay. So I don't know that there's much interpretation here that needs to happen. I'm going to be kind of looking at these throughout my week. But as far as the spread goes here, it looks like fear of making the right choices, fear of being open. We got the 8 of Swords, which is kind of like a I'm holding myself back card. So, you know, it's just about me opening up to being open, like letting myself be open, kind of. And really, that's all there is to it. I need to just let myself. I'm kind of holding myself back from that. So overcoming that fear. And then the fear of standing up for myself or claiming my own power. Again, with it's like the same things coming up each week in these readings for myself, that I'm taking on too much. Like I am overloading myself with things that I could be doing, when in all actuality not everything is propelling me toward the outcome that I want at the end of the day. So, you know, taking on too much is kind of holding me back. Fear of standing up for myself or claiming my own power, you know, stepping into my power is going to require me to kind of let go of some control and let go of some things and delegate some things, and maybe just not do some of the things that I feel like I want to do, just because you know, I'm taking on too much. And then the third card here, the fear of others or fear of self, is the Six of Cups, and it's a card of memories and making memories and the past. So it could be like a fear of, you know, fear of others or fear of self is kind of like I'm afraid of getting attached, you know, to others, or even to something that I think might kind of define me as a person. You know, it could end up how it ended up before, which maybe wasn't the best, or, you know, getting attached to something that isn't going to be around forever, you know, something that it's going to change eventually. So that's kind of how I'm looking at this now. But again, this is something that I'm going to be working through this week as I move through the 78 days of the tarot. For the next week or so, I will be, you know, kind of contemplating this. And yeah, I'd love to hear what you got, what you are thinking about this. If anybody is following along or is, you know, thinking about getting the book or has already gotten the book. Again, this is from Around the Tarot in 78 Days, A Personal Journey Through the Cards by Marcus Katz and Tally Goodwin. And this is just a book that I believe I bought at a half-price bookstore years and years and years ago. It was one of those things where they had probably, you know, 5 copies of the same book, and I thought, well, you know, it was $6 or whatever, and I just grabbed it off the shelf and decided this was a good resource to have. And it has really proved itself. It really has. Just being a resource, just being, you know, for the keywords alone, it has been incredible. But going through the book as a devotional, as it's meant to be, has been, you know, eye-opening. It really has. I've learned a lot of things that I didn't know. I'm getting more comfortable with the cards. You know, I'm reading with a little bit more ease. This is building my relationship with the cards a little bit deeper. So I'm very grateful for this book, and I'm grateful that, you know, I'm going through it the way that I am. I'm excited to hear what everybody else thought of this spread. Go ahead and let me know what you think. Otherwise, I will see you next week for another Gate 7. Since this one did say that we are not pages anymore, we are now knights. I assume, yep. So we're moving on to the knights this next week. So Gate 7 is coming up after the knights. So we're looking at all 4 knights this week, and then in a few days I will be uploading another video. So let me know what you guys think, and I hope you have a great day, and I will see you next time at Gate 7. Thanks. Have a great day. Bye.